Hello and welcome back into this really a special video. This is not a regular video, this is a truly special video because in this video, my friends, you will be seeing the first ever vehicle with one of the King's engine, one of the Automation King's engines from the Automation King's series. So before we start with all of the specs, I would love to remind you, please hit that like button, get subscribed if you are new to the channel, and of course watch all my previous videos because I made of course with your help, guys, with all of your amazing requests, we made amazing videos. So I would love if you can just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, so you can get a notification each time I release a new video. So now we can crack on with this amazing creation because this is a creation. As you can see, it's obviously an SUV, but this is not a plus 15 quality SUV. This is not super duper expensive like alien space materials SUV. No, this is plus 5 quality except the engine. Of course, as you have already seen in the Automation King series, all of the Automation King's engines, all of them are using plus 15 quality parts, and it's still the same. It's still plus 15 quality parts in this car also, but the body, the chassis, and everything else, they will be maxed out with only plus 5 qualities, so I can make it, a regular car, not a space machine car. So as you can see, although the materials are super expensive, super nice and super amazing, but everything, as you can see, on plus 5 quality. So we have a carbon fiber panels or body. The panels mean like the fenders, the doors, the hood, the trunk. All of these are made from carbon fiber. Monocoque chassis type, of course, with carbon fiber chassis material. Of course, we have a front longitudinal engine placement, double wishbone front suspension, and multi-link rear suspension with plus 5 quality. And this is the engine in question. It's locked, as you can see, but it's the V10 King engine. That's the most powerful and the maxed and the biggest engine that I could have fit in this car. I tried to fit bigger than this, like the V16 or the V12 King, but no, I only got away with the V10 only. So yeah, that will do. Of course, with the current horsepower, well, it's written here. So yes, we will be driving with 3,500 horsepower. I'm not kidding. We will be driving it. So we have a V-shaped 90 degrees 10-cylinder engine, magnesium block, maxed out bore and stroke of 120 millimeters, which will give us 13.5 liters of a V10 beast. Dual overhead camshaft with 5 valves per cylinder, and of course aluminium silicon cylinder heads without VVL, billet steel crankshaft, lightweight titanium connecting rods, and forged pistons, because the lightweight forged pistons cannot survive the immense amount of torque produced by the turbos. That's why I went with forged. This engine was made not recently. This engine was made like a little bit, I think a month ago or something like this. So yeah, I don't know, is it a month? I truly forgot. When did I finish making the Automation Kings? So whatever, this is not a recent engine. The game was updated recently 3 or 4 times, so yeah, the results may vary if you choose the same parts, but hopefully if you have this engine and if you use all of these specs, you will achieve the same amount of horsepower. So the same, the bore and stroke still the same on the variant capacity, plus 15 quality, 10.3 to 1 is the compression ratio, 85 on the cam profile, variable valve timing on all cams, etc. plus 15 quality. Twin turbos, of course, ball bearing internals, 4,908 horsepower, supporting intercooler, a massive super-sized intercooler, of course, maxed out compressor size of 101 millimeters and 88.5 millimeters on the turbine size, maxed out air ratio, and maxed out boost of 43.5 psi of boost. So yes, we will be seeing also in BeamNG.drive in the boost gauge, hopefully we'll be seeing 43.5 psi, plus 15 quality on the turbos. Of course, we are using direct fuel injection, individual throttle bodies, race intake manifold, 100 octane fuel, maxed out air fuel ratio, 79 on the ignition timing, 6600 is the RPM limit with plus 15 quality, dual exhaust pipes, 8-inch exhaust diameter with, of course, as straight pipes, no restrictions whatsoever. And yeah, the developers, they didn't fix the exhaust size, the exhaust size yet. This is not an 8-inch exhaust diameter. No, this is like, I don't know, a 2-inch maybe. So yeah, that's not correct. The exhaust pipe should be a blistering beast of a size, of huge size of I don't know, I'm lost in words. So it should be extremely big. Yeah, super big. But I don't know if this is a bug, or maybe the developers wanted to keep the exhaust size this way, but why not, my friend? So plus 15 quality also, and the results are, yes, 3,499.7, so you can say 3,500 horsepower at 6,600 RPM, 2,844 pound-feet of torque at 6,100 RPM. The engine is reliable. Of course, everything should be in the 60s, the smoothness and this noise and the reliability, which is nice. It's very responsive. It's super heavy. Like, I know it was made from super light materials, but the size, 13.5 liters or 13,572 cc engine, that weighs 400 kilograms. I mean, can you imagine making this engine with cast iron and regular cast internals? Oh my god, it will be, I don't know, more than 600 kilograms. So yeah, let's fire up this beast. Of course, as I've already said in all of my previous Automation King Engines videos, these engines, the Automation King's engine, they are not efficient. The power and torque graph, it's not efficient at all, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I mean, the numbers are good, but I don't know if it will be laggy, if it will be rubbish on BeamNG.Drive. Of course, it's laggy. All of this is just lag, but who knows? Maybe it will work perfectly. Maybe it will be rubbish. I don't know. We will be seeing it later. So let's fire it up. As you can see, it's filling the engine bay fully on to the max. So yeah, nothing can go any bigger. Nothing. So yeah. So listen to that. Also, another exciting thing to be waiting for, which is, as you have heard, the exhaust system is popping and banging because we are pushing so much fuel in. Some of the fuel will not be burned, or will not be, you know, used, or, you know, burned really efficient. That's why he will be hearing popping and banging out of the exhaust pipes. So the exciting thing is, if we can hear this popping and banging in the BeamNG.Drive. Of course, we've already driven some BeamNG.Drive cars, which they already have those popping and banging exhaust systems, with, of course, flames flying out of them. So it will be really awesome to see also these kind of effects, and all these sound and visual effects on automation cars as well. Hopefully, maybe in the future. So let's shove this engine inside this big, huge beast here. It's a 2003 SUV, plus 5 quality on the body and the fixtures. I've chosen this rich yellow color with, of course, carbon fiber bonnet or hood, carbon fiber, basically every single feature, or not, sorry, fixture, except the door handles. I don't know why I kept them yellow, but so what. So the fixtures are simple: 2 headlights, regular square ones, regular grille, carbon fiber made. Also another huge grille because the engine requires so much cooling. Of course, we have a front lip for a downforce and these beautiful carbon fiber splashes, and of course the front what are these? Yes, so these are indicators, not fog lights. Although I would love if I can get them as fog lights. So these are fog lights now. So what we have also here, carbon fiber bonnet or hood with this lift or hoop, which gives the car more aggressive look. Yep. Carbon fiber side mirrors, door handles, of course the window trim is all of these are made from carbon fiber. Even carbon fiber fuel filler cap, tail lights, also the housing is made from carbon fiber. The V10 King logo, license plate holder, the tailgate, or yeah, the trunk or tailgate handle here, of course. Quad exhaust tips. Also the housing. No, the housing is actually regular, not carbon fiber. And also we have this beautiful rear lip, as you can see, also made from carbon fiber. Looks very awesome. And of course we have I don't know, what do they call these? I don't know. The roof, yes, roof racks. Also carbon fiber, made from carbon fiber. Of course, we have a panoramic roof. I don't know if this is correct or not, because when you want to put stuff on the roof and tie them down on these racks, I don't know if the glass on top can hold that much weight, or maybe it will get scratched or not. But looks very, very cool, and that's what I want. Also, we have carbon fiber rims, carbon ceramic brakes. Very obvious. So the vehicle is a long ditchwell all-wheel drive dual clutch 7-speed gearbox. 414 km/h is the gearbox top speed, or 3.30 to 1 is the final drive. 40 on the spacing, electronic limited slip differentials with 50/50 power distribution and plus 5 quality, which should give us a 0 to 100 time in 2.3 seconds. And yeah, 11.5% of wheel spin. Let me check something. Just, I don't know if actually will be. So if I increase the final drive, I mean the wheel spin. This is just, well, it's obvious. It's really obvious, the wheel spin, because of course you have 3,500 horsepower, so it's really obvious. Like 94% on the first gear, 95% on second gear, 95% on third gear, 96% on fourth gear. Oh my god, the car will not be controlled. Fifth gear is 57%, sixth gear, alright, job done. Seventh gear, job done as well. So I'm gonna increase it just a little bit more. Hopefully we will be smashing less wheel spin, hopefully. So 636 on the spacing should give us a little bit less wheel spin, so 88% on first gear. That's better. Electronic limited differential. Okay, so we have seen all of this. We have radial semi-slick tires. 285 is the front tire width on the front, and 270 on the rear. 825 is the tire diameter with, of course, 21-inch rims. 25 is the rear rim offset with, of course, carbon fiber rims, plus 5 quality here. Carbon ceramic brakes, 6 pistons on the front. 420 millimeters is the rotor, front rotor size. Carbon ceramics, 3 pistons on the rear, 405 millimeters. 60 on the pad type. 65% of brakes going to the front, 35% to the rear. Zero quality. We have downforce under tray with 100 on the downforce. Active rear wing, although I'm not using a rear wing, but I think the game counted this rear lip as a wing, so yeah, that's why you will be seeing changes. So 9.5 on the front lip, or actually I want to push the, alright, so no, it will be 97 on the front lip, and let's see. Alright, so and 63 on the rear lip, because we don't have a wing or a spoiler, we have a rear lip. The cooling airflow is 52 for the engine, 100 on the brake airflow, and of course plus 5 quality. We have 4 seats, basic interior, no entertainment system because I want to keep it super light, and minus 4 quality because with minus quality on the interior you will have less weight. That's what I want. Electronic variable Power steering, of course, electronic stability control plus launch control, no safety equipments, -6 quality, so I can keep it also light, +5 quality on the traction aids, and a pretty much custom suspension tune. And as you can see, we have progressive springs, semi-active dampers, active sway bars, very much custom suspension setup, so I can keep both lines like pretty much identical here, keep it a little bit on the oversteering side with 100 on the sportness, 3.8 degree of roll angle, +5 quality, 340 millimeters is the ride height, and this is the final result. So all of these are the engine specs and these are the body specs. Let's go to the market. So yeah, that's pretty much obvious because we are pushing so much fuel in, so much boost in, and so much everything in. So yeah, that's why it's 3.6 miles per gallon. Ouch indeed. What else? So what we have here, the car is, or the vehicle is very drivable, which is surprising. Super sporty, that's not surprising. Comfortable, well, not really. Super prestigious, of course. You have 3,500 horsepower. Should be actually 1,000 here. So safety, not bad. Although we don't have any safety equipments. Practicality, not bad. Utility, not bad. So all of these are just, well, nothing special. This will cost you like 200 grand with 10% margin. Test track. So the car weighs 2.2 tons or 2,254 kilograms. Weight distribution 60-40, nearly 60-40. And yes, this is a mega car because the power to weight ratio, yeah, 1.0656. That is a mega car indeed. Towing capacity, well, this is not a towing machine. The boost and the torque will come on very late, so no, this is not a towing machine. You can put 1.4 tons of things in it. No brake fading, stopping distance is perfect. It can corner, not bad. 2.3 seconds from 0 to 100, less than a second from 80 to 120. 8.47 seconds is the quarter mile, and of course it was spoiled because of the traction. Of course, some of you will say, why am I not using super wide tires? And I don't know. I truly don't know. It just came to my head. Well, the car is perfect like this. I truly don't want to ruin it. All right, so let's do something here. I'm gonna save the car, keep this perfect creation, but I'm gonna like make a cologne or something. Yes, cologne trim and variant, trim only. Yes, trim and variant, cologne it. Yes, pretty much identical, the engine, everything. So in this cologne here, I'm gonna be putting super duper wide tires on it, like super maxed out. See if we can actually. So this is as max as it will go. It's already looking ridiculous, but why not? So the maximum size that we can achieve with tires right now is 375. Oh my lord. Oh my lord indeed. So what have we gained here? What have we gained? So a little bit smaller on the front, that's what they want. 360 on the front, 395 on the rear. How about the front? No. And okay, so we have a little bit of problem. So 220 here, 2020 here, 2020 on the engine, but here this should be 2020 as well. All-wheel drive, let's remind the game. Right. So far it's only 9.1% of wheel spin. So not actually. Alright, so 2.2 seconds, that's better. So far so good. Can we actually achieve 2.1 seconds? Alright, so we actually gained quicker 0 to 100 time, 2.1 seconds. I truly wish if we can actually achieve 2 seconds, but I think it's impossible. So we will be sticking to 2.1, yes, 2.1 seconds. Alright, 47% to the front and 53% of power going to the rear. Not bad. So let's see here, we have 100% on sportiness with the same suspension tune, but I don't know. I truly don't know if it's gonna work or not. Let's lower the car a little bit to achieve less roll angle. So 307, that should be good. Alright, so the car looks, or the vehicle is now looking like this. Oh, gigantic indeed. It's looking really weird, but let's go to the test track and see what's what. 1.50 now. This is an increase. It used to be before 1 minute 54. That what it used to be on the previous wheels and rims. But now, since we have gigantic rims, of course the car got a little bit heavy, and the power to weight ratio has decreased a little bit, but it's still a mega car. Alright, so I think we will be exporting this. Although I did export that version, so I'm gonna try and export this one, because the time, well, 106 for a 2.3 ton SUV, 106 on the famous Top Gear test track or the airfield test track. Alright, so this is the Cologne. Yeah, so let's see if we can actually export the Cologne version. Yes, here we go. SUV King V10. Oh, here we go. Cologne. Car name V. Alright, so what is the Cologne? I'm not gonna call it Cologne, I'm gonna call it SUV King Bigfoot V10. Alright, here we go. Pretty much perfect. Now let's export it. I already exported that first version, so we will be driving both of them right now. So yeah, keep watching. So because I'm gonna switch over there, let's see. It will be really awesome. So yeah, let's switch over there. Alright, so we have switched to BeamNG.drive and we have our creation here. Of course, the massive V10 King SUV, of course, with the V10 King engine in the front. So if you are wondering how it will sound, well, listen. Alright, so it sounds very aggressive, and as you can see, we are in the BeamNG.drive grid map because, well, the only thing I'm gonna say, yes, the engine is super laggy, and well, when the boost comes on, just put it in 6th gear and just put your foot down. So you can so you can actually drift it in 6th gear. Yes, I'm not kidding. When the boost comes on, you can actually drift it in 6th gear. So you can absolutely see when the boost comes on. It will come on very late. So this is not the Bigfoot version. This is the regular version that we made. As you can see, it accelerates very hard. So now let's switch to the Bigfoot version and enjoy a more grippy version. So this is the Bigfoot version. Of course, we have super wide tires, and look at these turbos. Are they spinning? Alright, so it looks very mean. Let's turn off the stability control because, well, there is no use for it. So the difference between the Bigfoot, right away you can see, in the regular version you need to keep it in 6th gear so you can have some grip. Here on 5th gear it will actually hook up, which is not bad. Let's try and like get some drift machine. Brakes are fading. Alright, so let's do a top speed run. You can drive it on 3rd. This is how torquey the engine is. So it's obviously a monster, but the difference, as you can see, it will get stuck on 400 and something. It will hit like a brick wall, like an air brick. But let's switch back to the regular version, not the Bigfoot version. This one will keep actually going till the engine it will keep on going and accelerating all the way to the max gearbox final drive ratio. So as you saw, the engine is actually working very well with the gearbox, and we have achieved the mechanical top speed, not the not the air brake top speed as they call it, because you know sometimes bulky cars like this boxy SUV, it will hit like an air brake and it will not accelerate anymore. But this one with the regular size tires and rims, it achieved its official top speed of 417.12 like this. So yeah, it did, this car did it, which is an amazing achievement for a 2.3 tons SUV. So it's the whole concept of the Automation King's engine, using them in a car. As I mentioned and as I already replied in a lot of comments, like when people are telling me put the Automation King engine inside a car, I always tell them the engine will not work because it will be super big, super heavy, and it will not be efficient because it will be super laggy. As you have already saw in the video, the boost will only comes on like at 4,500 RPM. That's it. From all from that to 6,600 and 6,600 RPM, and that's it. Job done. The engine will not give any more, and that's not efficient. When you are building a boosted car, you want to keep it super boost, super efficient, and you have like an efficient power graph, so you can actually enjoy driving it. So this one will start very laggy, very regular, super natural aspirated, heavy V10 engine, and then when boost hits on, it will be like hell will break loose. So now I'm gonna switch to the automation test track, and let's say may God be with us, because I don't know how am I gonna maintain a control of this beast here. It will be regular at low speed. It will be like a regular SUV, super torquey engine, but when boost comes on, oh God, God have mercy on us. It will be super hard to drive. Hopefully it will not be understeer. Hopefully it will not have like super understeer. So let's start with the regular version and then do another lap with the Bigfoot version and see what will happen. So turn off electronic stability control. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not good. Why the power keeps on going? Why the engine keeps revving? I mean, I'm pushing the brakes and what's happening here? Why the indicators are on? Alright, so yeah, the power keeps on coming. I think we'll be better off with the wide tires. Maybe. Oh my God, brake. Super scary. Oh my God. Brake, 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 brake. I had to brake it with the gearbox. Oh my God. Brakes are fading. Stop, 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 stop. Ah, damn it. It's not an efficient lap, I admit that. It's actually fun. It's not bad. It's really. I mean, yes, I was quiet for a moment, you know, trying to remember when to stop, when to use the horsepower. But if you drive it for a long time, you will get used to it. You can get used to it, and you can enjoy it. Although the engine is not efficient, but still enjoyable. Alright, so let's stop now. Oh, I'm feeling really bad for those front brakes. I mean, they are taking all the punishment. Wow. Stopping a 2.2 tons of SUV with 4 seats and that much speed requires an immense amount of brake force, and those brakes are, well, I'm really feeling sorry for them. So yeah, now let's switch to the Bigfoot version and see if it can actually perform better or worse. I don't know. Hopefully we will not crash it. 3, 2, 1. Alright. So brakes are much better. The grip is much better. Maybe. But there is some kind of understeer, and the vehicle is shaking a lot. But it's less scary. It's much less scary than the regular version. Yes, much less scary. But unfortunately the brakes are fading so quickly here. It's much grippy. So much. The brakes, oh my, the brakes are just... No. Aw, man. Yep, so into the water. That's not good. So we need to get used to it. So yes, you can crash very easy. Although this one is more safe, really safe. I'm putting my foot down, or yeah, I'm pushing the throttle so much, and it grips. It's not bad. Yes, and off. Yes, that's a shortcut. Because it's unstoppable. It's super powerful. Stop, 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 and stopped. Perfect. Oh my god. The power. 3500 horsepower. The number itself is just scary. It grips. That's good. Oh, the brakes. So yes, you can crash easily, very easy. And if you want to really enjoy it, you need to drive it without the electronic stability control. Because if I turn on the traction control and the stability control, I will have no power whatsoever. The computer will just say no to everything. Wow. So that's very powerful. That's really awesome. Of course, this is not an off-road machine. We don't have any kind of off-road tires here, so we cannot go we cannot go off-road at all with these tires. These are semi-slick tires, so they will explode very quickly. It's super amazing. It's really enjoyable. And yes, let me show you something. I've actually went to the airfield track here on the automation test track. Let me show it to you. Let's drive economically. So you have to get out if you want to go to the airfield test track. You need to go, not the airfield test track, not the Top Gear test track. No, I'm talking about a real airport airstrip. So you need to get out of the automation test center, go right. And go all the way till you find like an airport or some kind of flying school. This one, the aero school. So you have to make a left from here. Sorry, yes, that one. So you make a right, left from here, and that's the airstrip. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Let's see. Stop, 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 stop. No, I don't want to crash it. I'm sorry, guys. I hate crashing my own cars. So no, it will not stop. When you hit the dirt, just open the door and throw yourself out. It's not a big airstrip. No, of course it's not a big airstrip. I think it was designed for like small airplanes, but still good. Still very nice detail to find here. So I truly hope that you enjoyed this car, guys, or this SUV or this vehicle, guys, because it's really awesome. It's really superb, and it's really super quick and really scary. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, I know this has been a very long video, but please remember, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, get subscribed if you are new to the channel, and of course hit that notification bell button so you can get a notification each time I release a new video. And as always, I'm gonna finish with some kind of donut. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and of course keep watching, stay tuned, and keep watching all my previous videos, because I'm gonna be making more Automation Kings cars very soon. I'm gonna use those engines. Hopefully I'm gonna be searching for some kind of body to fit the V12 King, maybe not, and also I'm gonna try the Boxer Kings and everything else. Hopefully I'm gonna find a body that can take those engine in them. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and of course goodbye for now, my friends.